Hey YouTube, what's up? And JT Sasuke. We're here to bring you my thoughts on One Piece. So, just going into this video. So yesterday I had covered the latest chapter, and I had talked a little bit about what I thought. And I know I've talked about what I thought in later videos, but I decided I would talk a little bit more about One Piece and stuff like that. So going into it, what I actually want to talk about is a theory that I have in terms of who they're going to take on. Now, I was talking to my friend Malik, and he was telling me that he thinks that they're going to fight Kaido first because everything's been building up to Kaido. But I think they're actually going to fight Big Mom first. And that's due to the fact that most likely Sanji and the other people over there have been kidnapped. Because Sanji was not at 100% when he asked Luffy for permission to engage Big Mom's crew. Secondly, Nami is not that powerful. Chopper is pretty powerful, but not that powerful either, and Brook is a coward. Brook is extremely powerful, but he's a huge coward. Not to mention, they got Caesar, who literally cannot fight at all. Like, the only reason he was even sort of a problem for Luffy is literally due to his power. And then you got like a 8-year-old boy that doesn't know how to control his transformations into a dragon. So with that being said, I really don't think they're going to fight Kaido first. They're going to end up taking down Big Mom, and then they're going to fight Kaido. I actually think what could possibly happen is that Kaido is actually going to come in and fuck up their fight with Big Mom, and it's going to be a huge three-way battle because Kaido doesn't seem like the type of person that wants to share the glory of killing the Straw Hat crew. And I know that Big Mom is not going to want to share the glory of killing the Straw Hat crew. So it's going to literally be a three-way battle, and somehow the Straw Hat crew and Law's crew are going to use that to their advantage to probably take out both of them. That leaves, Shanks and Blackbeard. Now, obviously, Shanks is not going to be targeted for a very long time. And that's just due to Luffy's admiration for Shanks and the fact that Luffy doesn't want to fight Shanks yet. He wants to make sure that he's powerful enough. Because if you remember Luffy's promise to Shanks, he said that Shanks made Luffy promise to give that straw hat back to Shanks when he becomes a great pirate. So Luffy is definitely a good pirate. I mean, he has a $400 million bounty on his head, but I don't think he's at the level that Shanks wants him to be. So that's just my theory for who they're going to take on in terms of one of the four kings. But I think they're going to end up taking down two at the same time, but I could be wrong. It's just a theory. Now, something that I've been talking about as far as this arc is concerned, is just how drawn out it is. It's very drawn out, and it's getting kind of boring in my opinion, because we were focusing on a lot of the side characters, and I didn't like that. I don't really like any of the side characters in any anime or TV show or manga that I read or watch. I don't, say side characters annoy me most of the time. And unless side characters are done right, I don't really care about them. Sorry. So, these side characters and their little story arcs, I didn't like them. They were just stupid in my opinion. But we did get to see how things got wrapped up in terms of, what they did. Because although they were annoying, all these side characters, the Tamatos and the people in the Coliseum, their fights were extremely important because they took down Doflamingo. They took down a lot of Doflamingo's army, and they took down a lot of, the other executives. So that way, when Luffy and Law fight Doflamingo, Doflamingo is done and that's it. Now, Doflamingo is definitely going to be a very powerful opponent. He's going to be a very challenging opponent. I don't think that Law and Luffy are going to have a very easy time beating Doflamingo. There's just absolutely no way that they're going to be able to beat Doflamingo like that. Law even lost an arm. He's just fighting Doflamingo by himself. And Luffy was fighting a clone of Doflamingo and got sent down to the bottom floor. And he's currently fighting Bellamy, which is something that I think is interesting. I actually think that Luffy's gonna find a way to beat Bellamy without killing him, and I think Bellamy is gonna join the crew. And the two people that I think are gonna join the crew are Bellamy and Viola. And yeah, that's it. Now, obviously, Oda said that new Straw Hat members are coming, which is cool. Jinbei is definitely going to join the crew, but that's going to be later on down the line. I actually can't wait till he joins because him and Luffy, their chemistry is so good, and they have such a rich history. Not to mention, he gets along with with the rest of the crew just fine. Um, Now, in terms of this arc, I want this arc to be over for a couple reasons. A, it's been on for too long, and B, I'm actually very interested to see who Kaido is, and B, I am very interested to see exactly what happened to Sanji and Nami and not Zoro and not Frankie and Brooke and Chopper. I'm very interested to see what happened to them. I believe they got captured, but that's just my opinion. Other than that, those are really just my thoughts. Just a quick, just a short video, just about a 6-minute video, just talking about One Piece and what I'm expecting for the future. So thank you guys for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.